You know what? Are you gonna cause trouble? We'll have to just boot you out.
Okay, miss.
Well, you're in for a treat today. You've got two of us, the older and the younger version, gonna create some trouble in the kitchen. I have this amazing version of Biryani rice, which if you do it traditionally, it takes a long time. So I've shortened this up to make it the most delicious and easiest way you can put this meal on the table in 30 minutes.
And I have an easy salmon recipe that is delicious. You would most of the time have everything in your fridge, and if not, you can easily sub.
I'm gonna start with the rice, and I'm just cooking 101, how to slice an onion.
This is my side, so.
You know what? Are you gonna cause trouble? We'll have to just boot you out.
Okay, miss.
So peeled, and you keep the root end attached. All the time you wanna keep that attached. That's the way you manage the onion, and it won't fall apart. So cut side down. We're gonna slice, not dice, as thin as you can. In the pot, I have a little bit of grapeseed oil. And what we're going to do is just caramelize the onion. It will take a bit of time to get brown. I'm gonna say you need about 12 to 15 minutes to get it brown, so that's the time. You have to be patient.
You're not patient.
Well, you're not patient either. Hot pan, in it goes. You can hear the sizzle, and it is going to caramelize down. You want it lid off, because why? If you put the lid on, it will sweat and it will steam and it will not go brown. Just stir it so that it all gets coated with the oil. We're gonna throw in a little magic here, and
bada bing, bada boom.
And it's done. 12 to 15 minutes, that's the color you're gonna get. So our favorite curry, and you're just going to stir that in. So, team?
Looks good.
Looks good.
Smells
so
delish.
It's all in. We're going to add in a cup of jasmine rice. Boom, in. Stir that together.
And it's so fragrant.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it smells delish.
Well coated, in goes the water. Now Christina says she likes to use chicken stock, but I think that if you use chicken stock, I think it borders on a little bit salty. So
I like salt.
She likes salt. Put the lid on, bring it to a low boil, and then turn it down to a simmer till it's done, and that'll take 15 minutes. Ish. Do not stir. Do not open the lid and start stirring about. You're just gonna leave it. Okay, so lid on, and it's gonna go to the back burner.
So this salmon goes perfect with the Biryani rice. What I have for the salmon, some garlic. It's an easy marinade. I like to let it marinate at least an hour, but don't do any longer than 4 hours. The salmon will fall apart. Sambal. We have tamari and ginger. We're gonna do a namba ginger, and this is the trick you taught me, isn't it?
Okay, so frozen ginger, and when you use the microplane, it just powders up.
Then it'll just disintegrate right in. And then we'll use 1 tablespoon of honey. A trick I like, because the honey always gets stuck. If you just put a little bit of oil on your spoon, the honey will pop right out and won't get stuck. And then you can whisk it right into the dressing. Well, the marinade in this case, but then we'll whisk this up.
That's all you need?
It's all you need. I would marinate this for an hour to 2. If you're in a time crunch, 30 minutes will do.
Okay.
So we have one, well, if you want to throw it in a Ziploc bag or a shallow dish, we have one ready to go. So what I like to do is I like to coat it in sesame seeds for that crunch, because no one likes boring salmon.
No.
We're just gonna coat our salmon so that it's beautifully coated here, and it gives that really nice crunch, and it goes perfect with the rice.
Okay, how hot would you like it?
So we're gonna need it medium high with some grapeseed oil in the pan. That should do it. So we're just gonna lay this in.
Spots.
And we only want to flip this once. Otherwise the sesame seeds will fall off. I like to cut my green onion on an angle, makes it a bit fancier. And that will be to top the salmon. So when the sesame seeds turn a little bit golden brown, they're already golden, so it'll be hard to see. It'll be kind of a darker brown. We're ready to flip.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like overcooked salmon at all, so I like it just perfectly cooked.
So, rice is coming back, lid off. All the liquid is absorbed. We're going to bed this, and then the salmon, Christina will plate on top. So, here we go. All the water is absorbed, the rice is cooked. Give it a little bit of the cilantro now in.
Okay. And then we'll plate the salmon. Just like to lie this on top. Looks so pretty. Like so. We will hit it with a little lime. And then we'll just sprinkle that green onion on top.
Looks good enough to eat, right? Should we try it?
We should. Let's
Okay.
have a taste.
Okay. Going in.
Okay.
Hot, honey.
That's delicious. The rice, I can really taste that curry come through. What do you think of the salmon?
Salmon is cooked perfect. It's still moist in the middle, and I get the flavors, the components you put in are really sitting there subtly. So they kind of married very well, and together with that
I think
rice.
it's perfect.
Yummy. I mean, who doesn't want to do this in 15 minutes or less?
For everything you need for this recipe and more, visit us at gourmetwarehouse.ca.